Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. It is the day after Christmas for y'all, and I hope that everybody who celebrates Christmas had a Merry Christmas, and if you don't, well, I hope you had a good weekend. I am currently editing this a couple days before Christmas so that I could have Christmas Day off and not have to worry about editing this video. So I can't tell you how our Christmas was, but I'm sure it was great. As usual, I am back with another week of dinners. I kept it pretty simple this week because of everything going on with Christmas and getting the house picked up and ready for Christmas. But I do have some good recipes to share with y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. Friday night I made Timin Pasta. This is a recipe that I found on Pinterest quite a while ago, but every time I make it I change it because the original recipe doesn't have any meat in it, and I've done it now with ground beef and with chicken. So on this night I brought some salted water to a boil and cooked some penne noodles till they were al dente, and I cooked some ground beef on the side with some garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. When my noodles were done, I drained them and then I added my ground beef to my noodles along with 1 jar of marinara and 1 jar of Alfredo sauce and then a bunch of mozzarella cheese. I got that all mixed together and then I transferred it to a casserole dish, and then this went in the oven on 350 for about 30 minutes. And here's what that looked like when it was done. I was really skeptical the first time we tried this recipe. The combination of marinara sauce and Alfredo sauce did not sound appealing to me, but I promise you it tastes delicious. You've got to try this recipe. It is Saturday, and tonight for dinner we are having chili. I didn't make this today. I pulled this from the freezer this morning so we could have a quick and easy dinner. This is my crock pot chili. I will leave a video linked down below. We've been making it for years and years and years, like before the kids were born. Andy came up with this recipe, so it is definitely a favorite, and it's perfect for a cool rainy day like today, and yeah, perfect for a busy week that is this week leading up till Christmas. Lots of things to do. I got presents wrapped for everybody today, everybody that is except for the kids. Still gotta wrap the kids' presents, but everything else is done. So I can check that off my list. But because I was doing that and editing videos, I knew I wanted something easy. So we've got cheddar cheese on top of it and then some saltines to go with it. And that is going to be dinner for Saturday. It is Sunday night, and tonight for dinner we are doing easy chicken parm. Elijah actually requested this, so that is why it's on the meal plan. And I really prefer not to make regular chicken parm because I don't like frying foods, as I've mentioned before. So we had tried these from Aldi a while back. One of you actually recommended me try these after we made easy chicken parm with the red bag chicken, but that's more like Chick-fil-A. The breading is. This is more like Parmesan chicken. I mean, it's literally Parmesan herb encrusted chicken tenders. So I've got 5 of those here on my air frying baking sheet, and these are going to go in the air fryer at 350 for my air fryer for probably about 25 minutes. The bag says 400 in a regular oven for 27 to 30 minutes, but my air fryer is small, it runs hot, and it cooks things faster. So I'm going to start at 350 for 25 minutes and see what they look like after that. I'm going to bring some water to a boil while this cooks so I can cook some spaghetti noodles, and then I'm going to heat up some marinara sauce as well. I've got some mozzarella cheese I'm going to pull out, and yeah, this will come together really fast. Okay, chicken is done. I pulled it out at 25 and actually flipped these over and put it in for like another 3 minutes. Now I'm going to take some of the marinara sauce that I've heated up over here and spoon some of that onto here, and then top it with some mozzarella cheese, and then put it back in the air fryer for another 3 to 5 minutes until the cheese is melted. And by that time my noodles should be done cooking as well. Okay, and here is the finished dinner. This is mine. I can cut up my own chicken. The kids cannot, so I went ahead and cut theirs up. Got the chicken over the noodles. And yeah, that is going to be dinner for Sunday. Monday night, I made this delicious dinner of steak and scallops. A couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I think, Good Chop reached out to me and wanted to send me a box. They're not paying me to make this video, but they did also ask me to become an affiliate. And I decided to wait until I got the box to see if I actually wanted to become an affiliate, but I will have a link down below for you guys. So when the box came in, I was super skeptical of if everything was still going to be frozen, but it was. They had it packed in there really well with dry ice, and everything was rock solid. Even though it had shipped 48 hours earlier, it was still rock solid. I was very impressed. So they sent me some pork chops, some beef filet mignon, some beef sirloin steak, beef ribeye steak, some bacon, and some scallops. I've been super impressed with the quality of this meat. I never thought that I would be like partnering with a meat delivery service because I always thought that they were like too expensive. But after doing the math, getting the subscription isn't much more than buying full price at Sam's Club, especially with prices going up. I'll still be hunting for deals on like markdown meat and stuff at the grocery store, but I definitely see myself buying this in the future to supplement my Sam's Club trips. So why I like it is because it's high quality meat and seafood delivered to you, so you don't have to go to the store and then lug everything home. It's like vacuum packed. It's already like kind of separated into portions, so I don't have to do that work. And then all of the meat is from American farms, unlike some of the other meat boxes I've seen online. All of the meat is born, raised, and harvested by domestic family farms and independent ranchers, and all the seafood is from American coastlines or U.S. fisheries. So I thought that was super impressive because after I read that on there, I was like, wait, is everybody not? And then I looked into it, and like some places get some of their meat from Australia. But yeah, I am super thankful to Good Chop for sending me this box. Everything that we've had so far has been delicious. We've only got like 2 more things I think to cook, but so far everything has been so good. If you are interested in trying Good Chop, I did sign up to be an affiliate with them, so I do have an affiliate link down below. That helps me out because I earn a commission and you get $50 off your first box. So that'll be down below for you guys if you are interested. Okay, now to prep my steak, I whipped together a little marinade earlier in the day with some soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, olive oil, basil, parsley, garlic powder, pepper, and lemon juice. I didn't measure this. I just kind of added some of all of that in there, the juice of the whole lemon. But then I used this marinade to marinate a bunch of steak. So I took the package of ribeyes out and the package of filet mignon because I didn't think the filet mignon would be enough for all of us, and I was right. The filet mignon are smaller pieces. I knew that because it was like a smaller ounce. So I knew it wouldn't be enough to feed my whole family, but Andy and I really wanted to try the filet mignon, so I made the ribeyes and the filet mignon. Both turned out excellent. The marinade on them both was delicious, but I do have to say the filet mignon was definitely our favorite. Obviously, it's a more expensive steak, but it was just so good. So I got those in the marinade, and then I put them in the fridge for a couple of hours so that they could really marinate. And then I pulled them out about 30 minutes before I was ready to cook them. For the scallops, when I was ready to make them, I took them out of the package and laid them out on a little tray, and then I dried them off really well. You want your scallops to be super dry. So I patted them dry with a paper towel a couple of times to make sure that I got all the moisture off of them, and then I just seasoned them with salt and pepper. So 30 minutes before I was ready to cook, I got those steaks out of that bag of marinade and just laid them on a little tray and let them come to room temperature. And then I got out my cast iron pans. I got my big one for my steaks and my small one for my scallops, and I heated them over medium heat. And I heated up some oil and butter, and then once that was hot, I put the steaks in and let them cook for a couple of minutes on either side. I did the same thing with both the ribeye and the filet mignon. You're going to want to look up like how long you want to cook it according to the doneness, and you could also use a meat thermometer. I like to do 3 to 4 minutes on each side for a medium doneness. When the steaks were done, I removed them and set them on a plate to the side and covered them with foil to let them rest for 10 minutes before cutting open, which gave me just enough time to cook my scallops. So in my smaller cast iron pan, I heated it up over medium heat, and I heated up some olive oil in there. And then I take my scallops and cook them for 2 minutes once the oil is hot. You don't want to move them. You want to get a nice sear on them and just let them cook for 2 minutes. And then after those 2 minutes, you're going to flip them over and continue to cook for another minute. And at this point, I was supposed to add in 2 tablespoons of butter, but I completely forgot. So you could add that, but they were still delicious even without the added butter. Here is what the steak looked like once I cut it open. I ended up cutting open 1 ribeye and 1 filet mignon for us to all split, and everybody tried some of everything, and everybody's favorite was the filet mignon, but everything, even the ribeye, was really, really good. The scallops were delicious. This is probably one of the best steaks and scallop dinners that I've ever had. Including at restaurants, but we don't like go out and eat steak and scallops very often at restaurants. We don't eat it very often at home either because it is pretty expensive. But to go with this, I just made a box of rice for Andy and the kids, and they also had some fresh veggies, and then Elijah and I had a salad. Thanks again to Good Chop for sending me this box of meat to try, and if you are interested in giving it a try yourself, my link will be down below. So Tuesday night we had burgers, and I know I didn't film me making the burgers because it was just burgers, but I know that I filmed our plates. Like, it was just cheeseburgers. Elijah had a pickle, I had a pickle, and we had some tater tots with it. And I remember filming it, but I have no idea what happened to the clip. So here's a picture of a burger, a drawing of a burger. We had burgers Tuesday night, but yeah, I don't have a picture or a video. It is Wednesday night, and tonight for dinner we are having buffalo chicken quesadillas. So for those, I like to cook my chicken in the crock pot and then shred it up later. And I like to put 1 package of ranch seasoning. So I've got this one from Aldi. And then some buffalo sauce. And I usually use about half a jar. I'm using this medium one that I picked up at Aldi. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings one. Just gonna pour that over the top and then put this on low for probably about, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours. It's not a lot of food, so it doesn't take that long to cook 2 chicken breasts. Okay, it has been several hours. I know this is done now. It's probably been, I don't know, 6 hours. It's 6:35 now, so chicken is done. I'm just gonna take this, shred it up, and then I'm heating up my cast iron pan and going to turn this into quesadillas on some burrito-sized tortillas with some cheese. Okay, here is the finished dinner. We've all got buffalo chicken quesadillas, and then I have a salad. I have been obsessed with these banana pepper rings ever since we had those hot Italian sliders. And so I made a salad with those, Italian dressing, cucumber, tomato, carrot, Parmesan cheese, romaine lettuce. And then the kids have some veggies. They've got cucumber and tomato. Well, Lily has cucumber and tomato. Elijah has carrots and cucumber. Today has been a long day for us. We've actually been vlogging all day, baking cookies for Santa. I will show you a glimpse of those. Well, yeah, for us, but baking cookies for Santa. If you want to see us make those a little bit, the vlog for that went up on Christmas Eve if you missed it. So that was really fun, but it took us two and a half hours to bake all the cookies, and then an hour to decorate the cookies. We've also got other cookies over here, some for Andy to take to work. So yeah, but that is going to be our dinner for Wednesday night. It is Thursday night, and tonight I am making a fun Christmas dinner. I found this Christmas gnocchi at Aldi, and so I'm gonna boil that and get it soft, and then I'm gonna make some pasta with it. I've got some Italian sausage, some pesto. Ignore my sausage balls. I've been prepping stuff for Christmas all day today. But I'm going to use this Italian sausage and pesto. I grated up some garlic, about 4 cloves. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes and some Parmesan cheese. And I'm just winging it tonight. I do not have a recipe I'm following. Just winging it. So as I said, bring in some salted water to a boil to cook these for about 3 minutes. And then I will drain them and then work on my meat. So I'll be back when I start working on this. So gnocchi is done. I drained it and I've just got it sitting to the side. And now I've got my Italian sausage in here. I turned down the heat to medium, and I'm just using the same pot. I'm just gonna brown this and crumble it up. Okay, the sausage is done, and I have removed it from the pan. There, as you can see, there's really not that much grease left behind, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm going to add in my sun-dried tomatoes and my garlic and let that cook for like a minute or two. Okay, now I've got my cooked gnocchi here. I'm gonna add this in and let it like saute for a couple of minutes to get crispy. I'm going to like stir it around gently because I don't want to break the gnocchi. They're really soft and tender now. I don't think that they're gonna break up, but this way they get like a crispy exterior. Okay, the gnocchi has gotten slightly crispy, so now I'm going to add in my pesto. I have half of this jar from Sam's Club left, so about 11 ounces. So I'm going to add all of that in. I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese and add back in my sausage. Let it get nice and hot, and then it'll be ready to eat. I will admit, this is not the prettiest looking dish, but it was delicious. The sausage and the pesto and the gnocchi all together, and with the sun-dried tomatoes too. So delicious, and I thought it was super Christmas looking with the green and the red, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. But that is going to be it for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave me a thumbs up and let me know down below if you plan on trying any of these recipes. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!